I pushed the heavy door open. My shoes echoed in the warehouse. I carried the bag of money close to my chest. My hands shook, but I told myself it was only nerves. This was our night, our launch. Then I saw them. Kian stood in the center. Zara's wrist was in his grip. His smile cut me. "Kian," I said, my voice raw. "What are you doing?" He laughed. "Relax, brother. It's business." "Business?" I dropped the bag on the floor. "Where is the prototype? Where is our code?" Kian tilted his head. "Gone. Sold. Already out of your hands." My chest burned. "Sold without me?" He shrugged. "With you?" "Never. You were too slow. Too soft. You believe in promises." "I believe in power." Zara turned her face away. Her eyes held fear. Her lips moved, but no sound came. "Zara?" I stepped forward. "Tell me this is not real." She shook her head once, small, broken. "Don't ask her," Kian said. "She chose safety." I gave it. I clenched my fists. "You stole everything. You used my name, my work, my trust." Kian's smile widened. "And you gave it all to me. Who else would believe in a dream with no money? Who else but me?" The red scarf slid from his pocket. He pressed it into my palm. His fingers were ice. "Sorry, brother," he whispered. "But this is goodbye." The sound of sirens cut the air. Blue light spilled through the dirty windows. "What did you do?" I asked. "I called them," he said simply. "Fraud, theft, embezzlement. All in your name. They will pay you a visit tonight." I staggered back. "You planned this?" "Of course," he said. "I don't share thrones." I looked at Zara. She pulled her wrist free and whispered, "Run." My throat closed. "Run and leave you here? Run." She screamed this time. "Please." "You can't fight them." "Not now." The police car doors slammed outside. Heavy boots hit the ground. I grabbed the scarf tight. The fabric felt like fire against my skin. "Kian," I said, my voice breaking. "You were my brother." He leaned closer. "Brothers are for children. Men don't need brothers. Men need crowns." I spit the word. "You're a thief." He smiled again, but I saw the crack in it. The first shout came from the gate. "Police! Open now!" Zara cried. "Go!" I ran. My legs moved without thought. Down the back stairs, through the alley. The night was sharp with smoke and metal. Behind me, the sirens screamed louder. I pressed the scarf to my face, tasting dust and fear. My chest burned with each step. My hands bled where the fabric cut into them. I wanted to stop, to turn back, to tear Kian apart. But I had no proof. No time. I heard his voice echo in my head. "Sorry, brother." It wasn't sorry. It was victory. I stopped in the shadow of an old fence, gasping. The city lights blurred with my tears. Zara's face stayed in my mind, her lips shaping one word. Run. I had run, but something inside me broke that could never be fixed. That night I learned betrayal has a face. It looked like family. It sounded like goodbye. I stayed in the clinic all night. My palms burned. The red scarf cut into my skin. I pressed it tight, but the bleeding did not stop. The room was small, the light weak, and the smell of medicine stayed in my throat. I told myself, don't sleep. Don't stop. Don't break. Morning came with heavy steps. The door opened. A man in uniform stood there. His eyes were sharp. He said, "Ayan?" "Yes," I whispered. "I am Inspector Qureshi," he said. His voice was firm, not cruel. "You need to answer some questions." I looked down at my hands. "I didn't do anything wrong." He walked closer. "The funds. They were in your name. Why?" "I don't know," I said. "I trusted Kian. He asked me to sign." I signed. His pen tapped his notebook. "The files were moved from your laptop." "Why?" "I didn't move them. Someone else did. Zara ran with him." "Why?" My throat closed. I wanted to scream. I wanted to believe she had no choice. She didn't run. I chased the truth. That's all. He didn't smile. He only wrote. The sound of the pen cut deeper than any knife. He asked again. "Where did you go after the warehouse?" "I came here. I had no place else. My home is not safe now." He raised one eyebrow. "Not safe, or not welcome?" I shook my head. "Both." He closed his notebook. "We will need a statement at the station. Think carefully. Lies will bury you deeper." Then he left. The silence after him felt louder than his voice. I sat there with the scarf. My hands shook. My mind shouted, trust, love, home, money, promise, courage. All broken words. I took my phone and called my sister. "Noor," her voice was quick. Ayan, where are you? Police came home. They asked questions. What's going on? I can't come home, I said. Why? She asked. You're hurt. You need rest. Home feels like a trap, I said. If I go back, they'll arrest me. She was silent for a moment. Then she said, Listen to me, breathe, just breathe. You're not alone. We will fight this. I wanted to believe her. I wanted her strength. Noor, I can't stop seeing his face. Kian smiled when he pushed me away. He called me brother. Then he cut me open. Her voice softened. Brothers can turn into enemies. But you're still my brother. And I will stand. Tears filled my eyes. I don't know who to trust. Trust yourself, she said. And tell the truth. I wiped my face with the scarf. It smelled like Zara. It burned me and healed me at the same time. Noor said, Do you remember the music box from Mother's shelf? Yes, I said slowly. The little wooden box with the dancer inside. It played when you opened it. You used to open it when you were scared, she reminded me. It sang and you calmed down. I closed my eyes. I saw it. I heard it. But in my head, the song was broken. Noor, I said, this time I won't calm down. This time I will open every lie. I will make it sing, even if it cuts me, she sighed. Then go, make your statement. I'll be here when you're done. The call ended. I stood. My legs shook, but I moved. I walked out of the clinic, into the street. Police cars waited at the corner. Lights flashed red and blue. People stared. Some whispered. I lifted my chin. My voice in my head said, I will not run. I will not hide. I will speak. The officer at the car said, Ready? I nodded. Yes, I'm ready to make a statement. And I stepped into the back seat, holding the red scarf like it was my last piece of truth. I walked into the party with my hands tight in my pockets. The music was loud, the lights bright, but my heart was heavier than the whole room. Kian! Someone shouted. To the new king! I saw him raise his glass. He looked perfect in his black suit, laughing with the investors. My stomach turned. I stepped forward. Kian, we need to talk. He turned, his smile sharp. Ayan, you came. I thought you were hiding. I wasn't hiding, I said. I was bleeding. The men around him laughed. One whispered, Unstable. Kian leaned close. Don't make a scene. You'll only prove them right. I wanted to punch him. My fists twitched, but I kept them buried. Where's Zara? He tilted his glass. With me. She left because she wanted to. You don't own her. His words hit me like a truck. I stared, my breath caught. She wouldn't, I whispered. She did, he said. Stop dreaming. The crowd cheered as if nothing mattered. My ears rang. A soft hand tugged my arm. Come with me. I turned. It was Lena. Not here, she whispered. Follow. I pushed past the laughter and followed her into a quiet hall. She crossed her arms. You're stupid for coming here. Then why pull me out? I asked. Because you need truth, not drama. She pulled a folder from her bag. Shadow Company. Bought your IP before launch. Guess whose name I found? Saad Rahman. Saad? I frowned. Kian's uncle? Yes. The man moves money like water. He used fake invoices, offshore accounts. Everything points back to him. My throat went dry. So it wasn't only Kian. It was never only him, she said. He's the smiling knife. The hand behind him is Saad. I shook my head. Why Zara? Why drag her? She's leverage, Lena said. Debt, maybe, or weakness. You're blind when it comes to her. I wanted to argue, but I couldn't. My silence gave her the answer. She touched my arm. Listen, you need proof, not anger. Record everything, every word. I pulled out my cracked phone. Already started. Her lips curved. Good. Maybe you're not hopeless. I almost smiled, but my chest still burned. When I stepped back into the main room, Kian's eyes found me again. He raised his glass in mock respect. Brother, he shouted. Smile for once. I didn't. I just pressed record harder in my pocket. Minutes later, I left the hall and walked into the night air. The city smelled of smoke and cheap perfume. My bike waited near the curb, but something lay on the seat. I froze. It was the music box, my mother's. I picked it up, hands shaking. A note was stuck under the lid. "Stop digging or she pays." My chest went cold. I pressed the box open. It didn't sing. It screamed. The sound scraped my ears like metal tearing. I slammed it shut, but the echo stayed inside my head. I gripped the box tight and whispered to myself, "I won't stop. I can't." The night wind answered with silence. I pushed through the hospital doors. The smell hit me first. Metal, bleach, fear. My chest hurt, but I kept walking. "Noor," I said when I saw her by the waiting chairs. "Where is she?" "In the room down the hall," Noor said. "She's weak." "Don't push her," I nodded, but my steps were fast. I couldn't slow down. Zara lay on the bed, pale, wires on her arm. I froze at the sight of her bruise. My hands shook. "Zara," I whispered. Her eyes opened slowly. "You came." "Of course I came," I said. "Who did this?" She turned her face away. "It doesn't matter." "It does matter," I snapped. "Tell me the truth." Her lips trembled. "I made a deal with Kian." My stomach dropped. "What deal?" "If you walk away, he drops the charges," she said. "He promised to protect you if I agreed." I stared. My fists closed. "Protect me?" "By breaking you?" Her voice broke. "I did it for you." I leaned closer. "No, Zara, you did it because you're scared." "And you're hiding something," she flinched. Her fingers gripped the blanket. Silence stretched between us. "What debt?" I asked softly. Her eyes widened. She didn't answer. I lowered my tone. "This is about your family, isn't it?" "Mr. Saad." She gasped, then looked away. The monitor beeped fast. "No more lies," I begged. "Please." Tears slipped from her eyes. "I can't. If I talk, they hurt everyone." I touched her hand. She pulled back like fire burned her. "You think I'm weak," she said. "No," I whispered. "I think you're strong. Too strong. You carry too much alone." She bit her lip hard. "I don't want you broken." I laughed bitterly. "I'm already broken. But I'd rather break with you than watch you suffer in silence." Her shoulders shook. "I can't let you." "You need to leave this fight." "No," I said. "I won't leave, not you." "Not us." She closed her eyes. "Then you'll die." "I'll die if I stop," I answered. The room fell silent except for the machines. I wanted to pull her into my arms, to hide her under my chest, to fight the whole world for her. But she looked at me with shame, not hope. Noor walked in. She crossed her arms. "This isn't working." "No," I started. "No," she cut me. "Stop acting like fists solve everything. We need law." "We need a lawyer," Zara whispered. "She's right." I turned to Noor. "A lawyer? Against Saad? Against Kian? They own judges. They don't own everyone," Noor said firmly. "You either fight smart, or you don't fight at all." Her words hit me like stones. Zara reached for me. "Please listen. Don't let this eat you alive." I took her hand carefully this time. She didn't pull away. "I'll fix this," I promised. "I'll fix us." Her eyes filled. "You can't fix me." "I can try," I whispered. She pressed her forehead against our joined hands. "Then don't stop." The heart monitor beeped slow, steady, like a clock counting down. I stood finally. Noor looked at me. "You go to Farah tomorrow," she said. I nodded. My voice cracked. "Fine." I looked at Zara again. She was half asleep, her lips moving like a prayer. Walking out, I felt the air heavy in my lungs. The smell of metal stayed on my tongue. I swore that night. If I had to burn myself, I would. But I wouldn't let Kian or Saad touch her again. Not while I breathed. I pushed open the clinic door and breathed metal air. Dr. Halim looked up and said, "You look empty, son." I felt empty, I said. I needed help and truth. He poured tea and nodded. "Eat first. Then talk slow." "I met a lawyer today," I said. Young, sharp, calm, he smiled. "Good. A lawyer loves paper and proof." "I brought proof," I said. "A scarf, a music box." He raised a hand. "Finish tea. Then go in." "I must move," I said. "Police and money chase me." "Rest 2 minutes," he said. Courage grows in breath. My fists tightened. My ribs ached from sleepless nights. "I saw money move," I said. "It broke my home." He listened in silence until my voice stopped shaking. "Call me after," he said. "Think like a surgeon." I met Farah near the hospital gate at noon. She wore a gray coat and carried a file. "I'm Farah," she said. "Show me the heart." "This is the heart," I said, lifting the box. "The scarf too," she said. "And unlock your phone." I handed everything over. My fingers shook with fear. She opened the music box and frowned at static. "It once sang," I said. "Now it only hissed." "Machines hiss when touched," she said. "Tampering shows intent." "Intent for harm?" I asked. My mouth tasted dust. "For harm and fraud," she said. "Let me trace." We sat on a bench and spread the papers. "Who touched the accounts?" she asked. "Who kept the key?" "Kian and Mr. Saad," I said. "Maybe Zara, under force." "Do you still love her?" Farah asked, eyes steady. "I loved her," I said. "Love needs light and choice." "Good," she said. "We work with truth, not hope." She clicked through emails, invoices, and ghost companies patiently. "These names loop back," she said. "Shells behind shells. To Mr. Saad?" I asked. My stomach turned slowly. She nodded. "Yes, his mark hides inside margins. Can we fight him?" I asked. He paid police. "We still fight," she said. "Proof beats power sometimes." "In court?" I asked, "if the judge even cares." "In court," she said. "If we build clean proof. Justice is slow," I said. "Delay kills people, Farah. Delay buys safety," she said. "Survival first, glory later. I needed freedom," I said. "I needed my name. You need a trap," she said. "And careful friends." "Lena will help," I said. "She knows numbers. Call her now," she said. "Put her on speaker," I called. "Lena, we found shells. We need invoices." "I am on it," she said. "Send me the list." "Check dates and routes," Farah said. "Map vendor flows." "Give me hours," Lena said. "I will pull threads." "Fast, please," I said. Kian planned a new deal. "A dirty deal?" Lena asked. "Sellouts and fake debts?" "Yes," I said. "He wanted me broke and quiet." "Then act loud," Lena said. "Make him speak greed," Farah nodded. "We bait him with quick cash." "What do I do?" I asked. Heat rose fast. "Meet him alone," she said. "But wear a wire." "What if he checks?" I asked. "I hate wires." "Hide it well," she said. "Collar seam, top stitch." And I say what? I asked. "I fake surrender?" She stared. "Say I'm done." "Take it." Flat. The words burned. Shame rose like old smoke. "It buys time," she said. "Time buys proof." We chose a cafe near the river for bait. "Public and simple," Farah said. "Cameras and easy reach." "I saw the risk," I said. "But I agreed." "Good," she said. "Now practice your voice and face." We found a mirror outside a closed phone shop. I faced myself and tried to kill my eyes. "I'm done." "Take it," I said. My mouth trembled. "Again," Farah said. "Flat like cold tea. I'm done." "Take it," I said. The words clanged. "Better," she said. "Now worry about Zara's debt." "Clear her debt first," I said. "Her family suffers." "Good hook," she said. "Greed loves personal leverage." I felt like dirt, I said. But I stayed. "Dirt grows seeds," she said. "Hold your promise inside." Evening came. We returned to the clinic for gear. Dr. Halim waited with bread and steady eyes. "You should eat," he said. "Plans fail on hunger." "I will eat," I said. "Then I will go." "Police backup?" he asked. "Or only your brave lawyer?" "Quiet backup," Farah said. 2 officers in an unmarked car. "Good," he said. I prayed for wise hands. I ate and packed. The wire felt like ice. "I felt fear," I said, but needed courage more. Farah taped the seam and checked the recorder twice. "Test it," she said. "Say your line again." "I'm done." "Take it," I said. My voice steadied. She nodded. "Never promise beyond your boundary, Ayan." "I will hold boundary," I said. "I will breathe." Night thinned outside. Cold tapped the window like warning. I lay on the floor and hugged my coat. Dreams dragged me under black water and harder hands. Zara reached for me, but Kian held her waist. I tried to shout, but water filled my mouth. I woke gasping, with salt stinging my tongue. Farah crouched near. 10 minutes sleep. Good enough. I sat up slowly. I was drowning again. "You will not drown," she said. "You will record." I tied the red scarf tight around my wrist. "My friend gave this," I said. "It warned me." "Wear it," she said. "Let karma see color." We stepped into night. The future waited like glass. Remember the ESL keys, Farah said. Home, hospital, money. Police, lawyer, proof, I said. Truth and risk always. Friend, love, fear, she said. Trust and choice matter. She tapped the box gently and listened for hope. Letter, phone, scarf, I said. Music box, secret key. Court and judge wait, she said. Deal smart for freedom. Think of future, I said. No more dark bargains. Wind moved dust along the path like ghosts. I felt my heart slow, then beat harder with purpose. We rehearsed pauses, shrugs, and tired smiles for cover. She corrected my timing and trimmed any extra words. My voice learned boredom, and my face learned stone. The plan felt cruel, but survival needed clean edges. Hold the line, she said. Let greed dig graves. I sat in the cafe, heart fast, collar tight. The wire pressed on my skin. My hands shook under the table. I whispered, Farah, can you hear me? Her voice came soft in my earpiece. Yes, Ayan, stay calm. Just play along. The door opened. Kian walked in like a king. He smiled the same smile I once trusted. I hated how my chest still hurt when I saw him. He sat across from me. Brother, he said, you look tired. Maybe it's time to end this game. I kept my voice flat. What game? You stole from me. He leaned back, laughing low. You call it stealing. I call it winning. Same thing in business. I clenched my fists. Zara didn't win. You dragged her into this. His smile thinned. Careful. Don't talk about her here, I leaned forward. She's part of this, whether you like it or not. He pulled out a folder. He slid it across the table. My throat went dry. What's this? I asked. Your future, he said. A contract. A confession. You admit misuse of money. You walk away free. We pay you. We clear Zara's family debt. Everybody wins. I flipped the pages. My name typed bold. Lies stacked on paper. This is blackmail, I whispered. It's survival, he replied. Sign it, Ayan. Take the money. Go home. Let me handle Zara. The way he said her name made my blood boil. I asked, what do you mean handle? Protect or remove? His eyes flickered. A flash of truth. A threat. Trust me, he said, voice low. No, I answered. He leaned closer. His breath hit my cheek. Don't touch her, he whispered, or I'll break you. The chair screeched as I shot to my feet. Cups rattled. Heads turned. Rage burst out of me. Don't touch her, I shouted. My voice cracked, but I didn't care. She's mine, and I'll die before I give her up. The cafe went silent. People stared. The wire caught every word. Kian's face twisted. You fool, he hissed. You think shouting makes you strong? It makes you weak, I laughed, bitter and sharp. Weak is hiding behind lies. Weak is framing your friend. Weak is stealing love you can't earn. His hand slammed the table. Zara never loved you. My jaw clenched. I leaned down until our eyes locked. She chose me. That's why you hate me. That's why you betrayed me, he froze, face pale. For the first time, he had no smile. I said softer, the police hear us right now. Every word, he blinked. You're lying, I touched my collar. Say hello to Qureshi. His lips trembled. He pushed the folder back toward me. Destroy it, please, I can fix this. Just don't ruin me, I shook my head. You ruined yourself. A man in the corner dropped his spoon. Kian looked around, eyes darting. His power drained in front of me. I whispered, Brother, we were supposed to build something together. You burned it down for greed, and you thought I'd bow. His voice cracked. I just wanted to be first. You had everything, brains, loyalty, Zara's heart. I wanted something for me. For a moment, I almost saw the boy I once knew. Almost. But then I remembered Zara's bruise. Nora's tears. My empty hands that night. I turned away. This ends here, my earpiece buzzed. Farah's voice firm. Good work, walk out. We have enough. I straightened my collar. My voice still shook. Goodbye, Kian, he whispered after me. You'll regret this. Maybe I would. But not tonight. Tonight the wire in my collar sang louder than his lies. I walked into the street, air cold on my skin. My chest burned, but my steps felt steady. I whispered to myself, don't touch her. Not again. Not ever. Nora found it, I said, my voice small. It looks like a thin heart, she said. It was under Mother's floorboard, she said. Who wrote it, I asked. Mr. Saad, she said. To Zara's father. How old is it? I asked. 10 years, Nora said. maybe more. I read it, she said. The numbers are sharp. What did it say? I asked. It was a loan note, Noor said. Big words. Bigger interest? How big? I asked. Noor looked at me like I was tired. Too big, she said. Zara knew, I said. No, Noor said. She hid it. Why? I asked. She said she would pay, Noor said. She thought she could. I felt sick. I felt power and shame, I said. Power? Noor asked and laughed once, thin. Leverage, I said. We can use it. Use how? She asked. Go to him, I said. Make him look at it. Noor bit her lip. You could die, she said. I could, I said. Or I could win. Noor shook her head. You need a plan, she said. Farah will help, I said. She is sharp. She will want proof, Noor said. We have proof, I said. This letter is proof. Noor kept the paper in her bag. She wrapped it like a relic. Do you want me to come? She asked. Stay, I said. You keep Zara safe. Noor hugged me. Be careful, she said. I left at dusk. The city looked cold. I rode to his penthouse. I had the letter in my coat. I stood at his door. My hand shook. His assistant opened. He said he was busy. Tell him Ayan is here, I told him. He smiled. He said, I can see why, I said. He said, do not waste your time, I said. I walked up. The lift smelled of lemon. When the door opened, he was at the table. Mr. Saad looked at me slow. You brought paper, he said. A song for old men. I put it on the table, I said. The paper looked like a knife on wood, I said. He laughed soft. You are young, he said. Brave or poor? Which? I asked. Both, he said. You think a paper will bite me? It will, I said. If the world sees it. He poured tea. He offered a cup. Tea? He asked. No, I said. I wanted answers. Answers cost money, he said. I wanted a public apology, I said. And my shares back. And the debt cleared, I said. He put the cup down. Ambition, he said. You will take what I give, he said. I smiled, small and cold, I said. We will see. He leaned back. Boys who play hero die early, he said. I said, men who steal die alone. He looked at me like I was a short story. I felt the room shrink. The lights felt sharp. I thought of Zara, of her promises and her silence. She hid pain, I said. She hid debt. She did it to protect me, I said. To keep me free. I wanted to protect her back, I said. Not with threats. With proof, I said. With law and truth. He tapped his fingers. Slow and sure. Then he smiled wide. You give me a show, he said. I give you a choice. What choice? I asked. Walk away, he said. Make it private. Zara will be safe. Or fight, he said. And lose. I heard the city hum. I felt small and loud. Noor's voice came back to me. You need a plan, she said. I will not sell her, I said. He shrugged. You will learn, he said. I left with the letter. My hands were steady. I felt fear turn into a tool. I felt it harden. I looked at the city lights. They did not help. I promised myself one thing. I would not be used. We would see justice, I whispered. I will ruin him now. I would not fail her or myself again. Wind hit my face when I arrived. Kian waited alone. Why here? I asked. Why this roof tonight? He said, like no wires, no police. Just us. I came, I said. I brought open hands. He stepped closer. You always brought an open heart. I did, I said. You broke it for money, he laughed. I broke it for safety. For whose safety? I asked. Mine or Zara's? For Zara, he said. I loved her first. My breath went tight. You still loved her now? He looked away. Love stayed. Her eyes chose you. She chose truth, I said. You sold our trust. I bought time, he said. Mr. Saad sells danger. He paid you, I said. You called it help, he shrugged. Power keeps home safe. Power hurt her, I said. Power hurt me too. He touched the rail. You blocked my control. I blocked you from killing our future, I said. He smiled thin. Future needs hard choices. You chose lies, I said. You chose pain. I chose Zara, he said. I chose to protect by framing me, I asked. By stealing my work? He stared. You stood between me and her. The music box sang after court, I said. He blinked. You kept that box of songs? It kept me strong, I said. It kept truth. He frowned. You brought proof here? Wired, I laughed. You asked for no wires. He stepped near. Say no and I believe. No, I said. Check my collar if you need. His hand rose. Wind pulled his hair back. He found nothing. His smile went wide. See, he said. We can talk like brothers. We can talk, I said. We cannot undo harm, he sighed. Then listen, walk away. Take money. I need freedom, not money, I said. I refuse, he leaned in. Don't touch her. She is mine, my hands shook. She is not a deal token. Then make a new deal, he said. Truth first, I said. Then any deal later. He moved fast and pressed me to the edge. Look down, he said. Feel risk and fear. Cars looked like toys. Smoke rose below. Alarms began somewhere. A red light flashed. Let go, he said. Let me fix everything. You fix nothing, I said. You only hide. I hide to survive, he said. I stand for proof, I said. I stand firm, he shoved again. My heel scraped the ledge. Say you quit, he said. Say you forgive. I will not, I said. I will not fall, he hissed. Then fall for love, hero. I gripped the rail. I'm not a hero. Then what are you? He asked. I am me, I said. I keep promises, he scoffed. Promises break. Courts break. Not today, I said. I planned for today, he froze. You planned? I checked for wires. I wore two, I said. One under my sleeve. His face changed. You lied again. You trained me, I said. You lied first. Footsteps hit the stairwell. A calm voice came. Police, Qureshi said. Stay still. Another voice followed. Lawyer here, Farah said. Bring proof, Qureshi said. Bring full truth. We saw the risk, Farah said. Still go. I had fear, I said. Came. For home and future, I said. Enough, Kian jolted. He ran for the door. I ran too. Stop, Kian, this is done. He crashed into the door. The alarm screamed. Red smoke rose from a trash fire. Wind pushed it up like ghosts. He coughed and swung at my face. I ducked. His fist met the rail. He swung again, blind. I stepped back. Enough. I will not fight. Fight me, he yelled. Be the hero now. I choose restraint, I said. I choose life, he charged. His shoe slid on ash. He fell hard to one knee. Qureshi moved in. Hands open, Farah raised her file. We have proof, Kian stared at me. Say I meant good. You meant control, I said. You feared losing her, he nodded. I feared losing myself too. You still have a choice, I said. Help truth, he closed his eyes. Mr. Saad planned everything. We know, Farah said. Say it for record, Kian cried. He gave orders. He held the key. Say more, Qureshi said. Dates and places. Kian spoke names, money, fake deals. I listened and felt anger cool. The wind eased. The alarm faded. I looked at the city and breathed. Kian wiped his face. I broke us for power. You can repair part, I said. Choose, he looked down. Maybe court allows mercy. Maybe, I said. Karma walks slow. Qureshi cuffed him. You will face the judge. Farah touched my arm. You showed courage tonight. I showed control, I said. I kept future. Below, the siren faded. Smoke thinned. I held the rail and steadied. I am not your enemy, I told him. I am not your friend, I added. I am the witness. I am free. The courtroom air was heavy. Old paper, old lies. I sat with Farah beside me. My hands shook, but I kept my eyes on the judge. Farah whispered, Stay calm. Speak only if asked, I nodded. My throat was dry. Zara sat behind me, holding her red scarf tight. She didn't speak. She didn't need to. I felt her silence pressing on my back like a shield. The judge said, Proceed. Farah stood. Your Honor, we bring proof. A letter of debt, audio of threats, and invoices forged in my client's name. Mr. Saad's lawyer jumped up. All lies. All fake. Farah raised her voice. Let the evidence speak. She played the wire audio. My own voice came alive. Don't touch her. She's mine, and I'll die before I give her up. Gasps filled the room. The lawyer sneered. That proves nothing. Only drama, Farah pointed at Kian. Then listen again. The recording played Kian's own voice. Sign this confession. We will take care of her family. The judge leaned forward. Take care? In what way? Kian's lips trembled. He said nothing. The lawyer barked. Objection. This is private talk, not overruled, the judge cut him. Then Farah dropped the letter on the table. This note shows Mr. Saad's hold on Zara's father. Debt and control, 10 years long. The lawyer snatched the letter, scanned it fast, then slammed it down. Old paper. Old ink. Meaningless, Farah smiled. Then let the next voice speak. The door opened. A young woman walked in. My heart jumped. It was Alina, Kian's sister. Kian's face went white. No, you can't. Alina looked at him. Her voice shook but carried weight. I can. I must. My brother lied. My uncle told him how to frame Ayan. I saw the drafts. I heard the calls. They wanted him ruined. The courtroom buzzed like bees. Zara gasped behind me. Kian stood. Alina, stop! Don't do this, she cried. You ruined yourself. Don't drag us with you. The judge raised a hand. Silence! Mr. Saad finally spoke, calm as ice. Children fight. Family troubles. This is nothing, Qureshi stepped forward. Your Honor, I confirm the files and invoices came from accounts tied to Mr. Saad. This is not family talk. This is crime, the judge nodded slowly. I see. Kian turned to me. His eyes were wet. His lips shaped the words, I'm sorry. I nodded back. Not in mercy, not in hate. Just truth. The gavel hit the wood. Bang. The judge said, This court orders restitution, seizure of accounts, and criminal charges for fraud and coercion. Court adjourned. No applause, no cheers. Only silence. I sat there, shaking, breathing hard. Zara touched my shoulder. Her hand was cold, but strong. She whispered, Do you still want us? I looked at her. The scarf was still in her hand. The same scarf that once meant warning, fear, and pain. I said, I want us. But I want me too. Her eyes filled, but she smiled. For the first time, I felt both of us free. When I walked out of that courtroom, I didn't feel like a hero. I didn't feel like a winner. I felt like a man who survived. And survival was enough. The pier was quiet. The sea looked gray like stone. I stood there with the music box in my pocket. My hands shook. My breath came out white in the cold air. I heard soft steps behind me. Are you waiting for me? Zara's voice carried over the wind. I turned. She wore a long coat and held the red scarf tight around her neck. I was scared you wouldn't come, I said. I almost didn't, she whispered. But I needed to. We faced each other. The sea hit the wood below. I asked, Do you still trust me? She looked at the water instead of me. I don't know how to trust anyone now. Her words cut. Still, I reached into my pocket. I pulled out the music box and set it on the rail between us. Open it, I said. She frowned. Why? Because I need to know if it works now. She touched the lid. The box clicked open. The soft tune began to play, weak but real. Her eyes watered. It plays again, she said. Yes, I whispered. Truth makes it sing. Zara closed her eyes. I'm sorry I hid the debt. I thought if I carried it alone, you could be free. You were wrong, I said, voice shaking. I wanted to carry it with you. I didn't want you broken, she said. You had your company, your future. I was only weight. You were never weight, I said. I stepped closer. You were my courage. She laughed softly, bitter. Courage? I feel like nothing but scars. I reached for her hand. She let me hold it this time. Her skin was cold. I don't want to be your savior, I told her. I don't need to fix you. I just want to walk with you. Her lips trembled. And if I fall again? Then I fall too, I said. But together. She opened her eyes and looked at me. You really mean that? Yes. The wind pulled at her hair. The sea kept roaring. She squeezed my fingers. Walk with me then, she said. I nodded. I pulled my phone out with my free hand. I called Noor. She answered quick. Ayan, are you safe? I'm safe, I said. I'm with Zara. We're okay. I heard her sigh. Come home soon. I'll make food. I will, I said. Thank you. I hung up and typed a message to Lena. Still alive. Thank you for digging truth. She replied fast. Don't screw it up now. I smiled at the screen. Then I wrote a longer message to Farah. I will never forget what you did. Thank you for giving me back my name. I put the phone away. I looked at Zara. She leaned against the rail, her eyes on the horizon. The sun was rising slow and gold. The light stretched across the gray water like a new road. You see it? I asked. Yes, she whispered. It looks like hope. I nodded. I almost lost everything. My work, my future, you. But I didn't lose myself. Zara touched the scarf at her neck. Kian, he said once that power could protect me. I think he believed it. I think he really loved me in his own way. Love without truth is poison, I said. She gave a sad smile. And now he pays for it. Yes, I whispered. Karma came for him. Silence followed. Only the sea spoke. I leaned close and breathed against the wind. Don't touch her, I whispered, as if to the world itself. Then I closed my eyes and added softer, don't forget me. We stood there as the light grew stronger. Her hand in mine, the music box still singing. For the first time, I felt like the storm had passed.